YouTube. What's up, YouTube? I'm here. I'm here. Had a little bit of technical difficulties, but it's all good. I hope that the people on YouTube realize that I had to jump ship because I accidentally messed up or stopped the broadcast, should I say. Because I know I'm gonna get some people that's gonna say it ain't working. Let me put it in there right now. That's the new link, y'all. For the people that's on Facebook, that I put the new link there and I'm updating everything right now. Just bear with me. I'm finna get rid of that old link. I'm finna get a new link and we're finna get this thing started. I'm finna let y'all know why I don't go to no damn Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't care what it is. I'm putting a new link in there. So everybody on Facebook, I just put the new link. I just updated everything. Yeah, okay. I don't care what it is. There we go. I'm pausing myself. Okay. So I'm really hoping that everybody got the new link. I think y'all did. Y'all gotta bear with me tonight because I gotta give people time to get to the new link. I want to apologize for that. That's definitely my fault. Because I just was not paying attention to what I was doing. Yes, you don't. Hey, everybody. Exactly, Josiah. That's my point. That's my whole point. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Misha. Thank you, everybody that's watching. I appreciate that. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Because I did accidentally terminate that first broadcast. But I'm definitely making sure that I make this happen because this is very important to me. I'm just closing out some of these windows right now because I have a ton of windows open and I don't want to have a ton of windows open. So I got to close out some of these windows so I can see what I'm doing and I can keep up with the comments and stuff and read what y'all are saying. So hopefully everyone that was on the old link, some of these windows. Hold on, I'm refreshing my page. Hopefully, y'all will find me. I'm trying to give y'all time to find me before I get going. Lauren is upstairs, so if I occasionally talk to Lauren or talk to somebody upstairs, then y'all will know it's Lauren I'm talking to upstairs. Yes. How you doing, Lauren? You good? You good? All right. What's up? Okay. Just trying to give everyone a chance to realize that I am here. So yes, y'all. Because like I said, I effed up and I accidentally the broadcast. So I'm trying to just like give people a chance to realize that I'm here that before I get going. I mean, otherwise, I hope you guys have had a great day. I mean, I want you guys to have a wonderful day. But honestly, that doesn't have anything to do with a holiday. Having a good day and spending time with your family, you shouldn't need a holiday to celebrate your family. Don't do that, Lauren. I don't need no holiday to tell me that I need to spend time with the people that I love and care about. Okay, so that chat is over with. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna terminate the old one real quick, so I ain't got to worry about that. And hopefully everybody found me on the look. Let me tell you something. You don't need a holiday to tell you that you need to spend time with your family. Anybody it doesn't make any sense. Just think logically about it. Did you need a holiday to be born? Did you need a holiday when your parents got together and conceived you to be born? And you didn't need that. So why do you need a holiday to tell you go spend time with your family? And why? And another thing too. People act brand new. Hey, DJ Batman, thank you. I'm glad you found me. a new link. People want to act brand new during the holiday. That's another thing that I don't like. People are so fake. How come you don't come see me during other times during the year? You know, just, you know, on a day-to-day basis. How you know I don't need your help then? How you know that I don't need emotional support or somebody to lean on? Why you gotta wait to Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's for you to come around? That's fake brand new stuff to me. But let me get into it. I'm gonna talk about that. And y'all know how I do it. Y'all know who I do it. Let's clear this up. First of all, it's the world's first dark-skinned activist. The first dark-skinned activist. Let's get that straight. For anybody that's watching this that don't understand, and for those of y'all out there that's doing what y'all do, and y'all know y'all been doing what y'all been doing, I'm the world's first dark-skinned activist. It ain't you. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight right now. Because I want to clear that up before I get into what I got. Because I got a lot of haters, of course, that have turned into let me see, my imitators, my babies, my daughters, and even some of my sons. Yeah, but you're looking at the world's first dark-skinned activist. Let's get that straight. Rashida Strober, the queen of the undisputed queen of dark skin. Let's get that straight. The woman who put dark skin on the map. Let's get that straight. Rashida Strober, and of course, your favorite dark-skinned chick. Let's get that straight. The woman who's written more books on dark skin than anybody in the world. And if you don't understand that, or if you don't know that, I always let people know, hey, go check your facts. Go fact check on me. It's easy to do. Google me. That's all you have to do. In fact, you should have both of these books in your library. You should have a library in your house, and both of these books should be in your library. I am the definitive when it comes to dark skin. I created the whole lane of speaking about dark skin. Shout out to Cola Booth. Shout out to Cola Booth. Some of y'all mad about me saying shout out to Cola Booth, but I don't care. Shout out to Cola Booth. Cola Booth is the mother of the dark skin movement. She started way back in the 90s. She was the first person to really address dark skin and focus on it when nobody else was doing it. So we got to get this history out the way. We got to I gotta let everybody know, and anybody that has anything to say about it, that want to dispute it, you know where to find me. But you better come at me with some facts. You want to debate me? You want to discuss with me? You want to talk about who created the lane of dark-skinned activism before social media that we're talking about now? You better come with some facts. You better come with some historical facts, because I am dark-skinned history. Let's get that straight. Started way back in 1998 before YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. I'm glad to be here. It's another platform. Before Facebook. Shout out to Facebook Live. I'm glad to be here. It's another platform. But we got to get this cleared up, because a lot of people is not understanding. A lot of people is disrespecting me. And I had to, of course, take down a bunch of my videos because a lot of people was disrespecting me. Apparently, some of these people went to college, but apparently they really don't understand the principles that they learned in college in regards to things like plagiarism. They don't get it. But I'm letting the whole world know I'm the queen of dark skin. I created this whole lane. If you hear anybody talking about dark skin, let's get this straight. They're doing it, make no mistake about it, because of Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist. Now I might come back to that, because periodically I have to let people know, because some people are not understanding, and clarity and understanding is everything. Facts is facts. Facts. Only the facts. Only the facts. That's all that really matters. Understand me clearly. And that's what I'm going to give y'all tonight. I'm going to give y'all the facts in regards to why I do not go to Thanksgiving, aka Darkism, because that's all it is. That's all it is. And I know some of y'all watching me, y'all eating y'all little turkey right now. I'm vegan. I don't eat meat. That's another good reason to dodge that shit. But a lot of y'all sitting up there eating y'all turkey right now. Y'all eating y'all bad processed foods, diabetes causing, heart disease causing, artery clogging foods. I understand that. But I bet you some of y'all don't experience some form of darkism today at one of these so-called family gatherings. I bet you, especially under this system that we live in. You got to think about it. Like I said, I'm only concerned with the facts. You can bring your emotions because I'm emotional. But you know what? What I'm really primarily concerned with is the facts. I'm emotional over the facts. I'm not emotional over some stuff like somebody telling me, oh, you need to leave this darkism stuff alone. Telling me I need to leave this darkism stuff alone on a day like today. As if I'm supposed, let me tell you something. Everybody is not no follower. Everybody is not going to sit up here and just follow up with something just because somebody decided to create a paradigm of this is what you're supposed to do. Everybody is not going to follow that. I'm one of those people that is not going to follow that. What I'm going to follow is the truth. So I'm not out here with this BS, because what it is a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS coming and telling me, and you know who I'm talking to. And yes, brother, I do got love for you. I do. I got love for you. So, I mean, take it how you want it. I can't control. You understand how you take the message? That's out of my control. But you telling me that I need to worry about having a good time. See, a lot of y'all is so messed up in the head that you can't, you so caught up in this paradigm that a person like me is the troublemaker. I'm the bad guy, the bad woman in this case. Well, bad guy, that's darkism. Because people done told me, oh, you like a man. No, you like a man. No, let's get that straight. That's darkism too. But that's a whole nother topic right there. Telling me that I need to just enjoy. Y'all done got drunk. Y'all brainwashed, y'all drunk. Some of y'all high. Some of y'all probably having Thanksgiving dinner, getting high right now. The point that I'm making is you so caught up in what you've been taught, and I do understand because I was taught the same thing from kindergarten all the way on up to high school. Because in America, you're not gonna get, unless you come from some type of background with or been exposed to somebody that's conscious, that's really understanding what's going on in your family. From kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade, you're not gonna get the truth. You're gonna get their truth. You are not gonna get the truth of what it really is. You're gonna get only one interpretation. You understand? And you are not gonna be encouraged to critically think. So a lot of y'all just can't understand why I would say I don't want to spend time with my family. I don't want to go have some turkey and some, what else y'all, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, cornbread, pumpkin pie, sweet potato. I don't even like sweet potato pie. Sweet potato. I don't like sweet potato pie. Okay? I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Well, sweet potatoes is healthy, but not the way that they make the sweet potato pie. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's not healthy. The point that I'm making is, Lauren,
what about the turkey?
See, the product of public schools. Because honestly, I'm over here and say that because I'm not teaching her that. She already knows, but she will tell you. My daughter will tell you. But because public school or school has become compulsory, when the children go into the school systems, they are literally forced to undergo propaganda, because that's really what it is, to undergo brainwashing. So don't think for 1 minute that I don't understand why y'all feel the way y'all feel and why this brother said what he had to say to me tonight. Talk about I just need to just lay off that darkism stuff and I just need to just have fun. It's not fun for me. Under the current situation, anybody that's out here having fun under the current situation that we're under, you're insane. Something is wrong with you. To say something's wrong with me, they tell me this all the time. You're crazy. I don't give three fucks about any of that. No, something's wrong with you. We're all mentally ill. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? So I don't go. Let me get down to the specifics. So let me talk about why it is that I do not go to family. I ain't got no family. I ain't got no family. Let's just get that cleared up. I ain't got no family. A lot of y'all know, and some of y'all don't know, that I have been the victim of what I call dark-skinned mental. I do, Lauren. I do. I don't want you. Hold on one second. I don't want you to do that on the stairs. And I want you to kind of not interrupt me while I'm talking here. Thank you, ma'am. I just want to say, okay. You have a mom and a dad. See, she kind of brings me down a little bit. And another auntie and a cousin and some grandchildren. That's an outing. Grandchildren? Girl, I ain't got no grandchildren. They're my nephews. She said, and oh also God. Jerry, Ollie, and Kaden, me, my daddy, and also all your aunties. Thank you, Lauren. Well, at least we know that Lauren will have a better experience as a dark-skinned female than her mother. And for that, I'm very grateful. I mean, she does remind me of that. But what she don't understand, and what she will understand as she gets older, she will understand my experience as a dark-skinned female and why I became the world's first dark-skinned activist. And one of the main reasons why is because of the darkism that I experienced in my family growing up. Case in point, let's get down to specifics. I gotta like curb my language here tonight because of course Lauren is here. Let's get down to specifics. So I'll never forget, coming up, I came from a poor, disadvantaged background. First of all, we didn't have any money, went through a lot of craziness, went through evictions, food stamps, government cheese, lights getting turned off, water getting turned off, roaches, rats, living in one room dwellings, apartments, whatever the hell you want to call it, with what, 6, 7 people. I've been through it all. Homelessness, all that. Okay. So as a result, and that's another thing. Don't be poor and dark skinned. Don't be poor and dark skinned. It's several things that you definitely cannot be when you're dark skinned. So that's just like the backdrop of where I came from. I was the only girl in the bunch. Okay. And as a result, I ended up sort of bouncing around because of the socioeconomic background. When I say bouncing around, going from sometimes relative to, or a friend or whatever the case may be. And I will never forget, this is one particular relative of mine was a darkist. Okay. And when I talk about why I don't go to, and I've been invited to gatherings since then from these particular people, and I've always turned it down because I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't, I forgive, but I don't forget. I will never forget the way that at every single gathering, holiday gathering, whether it be Thanksgiving, whether it be Christmas, whether it be New Year's, I was always treated less than because of my dark skin. And y'all could deny it because I know some of y'all be watching me. Go ahead. Go ahead. It is what it is. It is what it is. I ain't gonna say no names. I'm gonna show you some respect. I'm gonna show you some respect, even though I wasn't shown respect, even though I was treated like a second-class citizen. I'm gonna show you some respect. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm gonna keep my mouth closed. I ain't gonna say no names. I could take it there now. That's easy. But I ain't gonna say no names. Understand me clearly. But at all of these gatherings, and by the way, let me be real clear. Thanksgiving is darkism in and of itself. Make no mistake about it. The Indians were dark-skinned. And we all know what happened to the Indians. If that's not classic darkism, then I don't know what the is. Understand me clearly. Clearly. So while you having your little turkey, while you having your little diabetes artery clogging ham and fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and potato salad and collard greens that they good without putting all the hog maws and all the pig and all that nasty stuff in it. While you having all of that, think about that. Think about the fact that you're actually celebrating darkism. But I digress. I digress. Back to these family gatherings. I was always made to feel less than like I wasn't good enough. And it was, you could say it wasn't because of my dark skin all you want to, but I saw the non-dark skinned people treated better. Yeah. And if we're honest, we know that this is true. We know that this is true. I am not the only one. I'm just honest enough to admit mine. I'm honest enough to talk about my darkism and come out and say what I got to say. If we're honest with ourselves, then we will admit that at family gatherings like Thanksgiving, aka Darkism, because that's what it is, the darkism, the dark skin discrimination is a perfect opportunity. It's a breeding ground. And that's why I didn't want to go. I remember that I used to almost get in trouble with this one particular family member when I would say in my teen years, I wouldn't want to go. I didn't want to go. I just wanted to stay home and read. Because I already knew. People think children are stupid. People think children are dumb and they don't know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, what's happening to them, and they're not understanding a particular situation. Oh, we understand. We may not be able to verbalize it. We may not be able to articulate it, but we understand that something ain't right here. Something ain't right when I see the non-dark skin one over here getting all the gifts and getting all the, oh, you pretty, oh, this, that, the third, and you sitting over here ignoring the dark one. Y'all know damn well y'all do that. Y'all know that Thanksgiving, all these holidays, even birthday parties, it's a breeding ground for darkism. And like I was saying earlier, because my people on YouTube, I did not broadcast from YouTube earlier. Like I was saying earlier, the shade is thrown in subtle ways. The shade was, well, let me say it like this. Sometimes the shade was thrown at me. The darkism shade was thrown at me in subtle ways. And sometimes it was direct and in my face. So I'll never forget this one particular family member. This is the direct form of the darkism shade that was thrown at me. Told me point blank, and it came out of nowhere. And to this day, I cannot understand. Well, I take that back. It's darkism. It's classic darkism. So I do understand. Told me point blank that I was jealous. I was jealous of a particular non-dark skinned person that happened to be at this particular holiday event we were at. And I had this look on my face like, because my mind was the furthest thing away from this person. I was not even thinking about you. I'm the type of person, I'm not thinking about you. If I'm doing something, or I'm somewhere, I'm in my own little zone. Honey, I'm not thinking about you. You're not even on my radar like that. But for this person to say that, and I still remember it, I must have been about 15 to 16. I will never forget this person telling me, the non-dark skinned person, let me, for those of you that are just joining, I'm giving you guys a specific instance of darkism at a holiday gathering, Thanksgiving, because this particular person used to just love to go out and have gatherings with her family, with the family, and this kind of thing. And that's something that I didn't want to do because I could sense that people did not like me or take to me. And they spoke negatively about my phenotype, aka darkism. They spoke negatively about how I looked, about my skin tone, about my hair, about, you know what I'm saying, those things. And vice versa, on the flip side, they were speaking positively and giving compliments and telling this particular person how beautiful they were, who was non-dark skinned. That's shade. That's darkism. And that's what we do when we get together. We throw this shade. Y'all could act like, you know what, I could just hear some of y'all now. People kills me. We don't want to admit stuff. It's the big elephant in the room. We try to act like it doesn't exist. But if it doesn't exist, explain to me. I want somebody to explain to me, why did this person tell me that I was jealous? I'm a 16, 15-year-old teenager. You a 30-something-year-old grown-ass woman, and you out here telling me that I'm jealous of a non-dark skinned person at this particular event. Explain to me. I'm trying to understand it. Because to this day, I'm trying to understand it because I was confused. Because not only was the person that said it, now I was not thinking about you. I wasn't even thinking about this other person. In fact, I never had a problem with this person. In fact, it was the opposite. I actually liked this person, this non-dark person that this other non-dark person was referring to. And see, y'all the problem. Y'all that are darkest in families that like to throw shade and hate, y'all are the problem. Y'all are the problem. Y'all cause darkism in the Black families. This is how darkism gets spread, by shade throwers like this that look for opportunities like Thanksgiving, gatherings and dinners, Christmas dinners. Like I said, the 4th of July. Oh, don't let it be the 4th of July. Don't let it be the 4th of July, especially if you live in a place that's real hot, because see, you're going to get super black. You're going to get, and you could just almost expect somebody to say something about you being Black. And I'm telling you right now, see, I was quiet and introverted back then. See, I can't be going to these family gatherings like that, because I'm telling you right now, you're not going to say anything like that to me. If I even feel offended, like you're even going there, you better move. You better move. I ain't gonna even lie. That's why I don't go, because I know myself very well. Self-awareness is very important. You better move. If I feel like you're saying something that is darkest to me as a grown woman right now, about whether it be about my skin tone. You okay, Lauren? Lauren, yeah. You're so quiet. My hair, and my daughter is off limits. It's you show better move. You show better move. See, this is why I don't go, because I'm not gonna play them games with people. I'm not gonna key and smile and laugh in your face and pretend that I ain't hear that. Nope, I heard it, and it might be on and popping. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm very transparent. So in order for me not to take it there, because I'm a peaceful person in general, I stay away. I don't need you, boo. I don't need you. I don't need to go to family gatherings to feel like I'm a part of something. And that's my strength. That's one of my greatest strengths. That's one of the things that I've learned. Self-awareness is very important about myself. I've never needed an amen section. I ain't never needed that. I just need to just be me and do what I do. You understand what I'm saying? But because some people, they need an amen section, they need validation by other people, they thrive off of that. They go to environments and create conflict, or where conflict can arise and causes problems. And then they wonder why they have all these issues. You understand what I'm saying? So I stay away from that type of thing, because I'm not going, I'm telling you right now, I am not going to take it. I ain't taking none. I done took, let me tell y'all something, and may she rest in peace. Let me bring it down a little bit. Let me bring it down. May she rest in peace, because she's an elder, and I'm not going to be out here disrespecting an elder. I'm not going to do that. But a particular elder in my family made it her business to let me know that she did not like me because I was dark-skinned. Made it her business to give gifts and preferential treatment. Let's just say preferential treatment, which includes gifts, which includes compliments. The compliment thing is big. Never underestimate the compliments. If you go to a Thanksgiving gathering, and some of y'all done went the other day, if you go to a Thanksgiving gathering, a birthday party, I'm talking about in a Black family, a Christmas gathering, and you see a non-dark skinned person, you see everybody cuckooing and oohing and ahhing over that person, whether it be a grown-up, whether it be a child, whether it be a baby, that's darkism, honey. And they're ignoring, let's say a child. Let's bring it down to a child. They're ignoring and ostracizing that dark-skinned child like they did me, backing me off in a corner, because that's what people do. See, that's what I'm saying. It's a subtle form of shade. I just gave y'all a direct example of shade, but this is a subtle form. Well, they won't talk to you. They won't say hi. You're not good enough to be spoken to and made comforted, because you could be sometimes people might need a hello, or you come over and you talk to them, but you're not good enough for that. So what they do, they won't say anything to you. They won't talk to you, but they'll go talk to the non-dark and tell them how good they look, how pretty their skin is, how beautiful their hair is, all this stuff. Listen to me very carefully. I know what I'm talking about. because I've been there. I saw it. I've experienced it with my own eyes, seen it with my own eyes. It's real. It's real. Plain and simple. It's real. So for anybody out there that's trying to deny this, you can deny it all you want to. I'm telling you what I've experienced in my life as a kid. People do this to kids, and you wonder why. Somebody said dark-skinned women have attitudes. Shout out to O'Shea. You made that point. You was like, a lot of dark-skinned women, they are aggressive. They have attitude. Well, you wonder why. Because let me tell you something. I was that quiet, introverted, dark-skinned girl coming up. What's going on, Lauren? Lauren, what is going on, honey? I have to check on it every so often. I was that quiet, shy, well, not necessarily shy, but introverted, dark-skinned little girl coming up. Didn't bother nobody, was very respectful, all of that. It didn't help. It didn't help. You understand what I'm saying? Because people will use that against you. They will ostracize you. Yes, grown adults, overgrown adults that should know better. They do this. They do this. So this, again, these are just, I'm just touching the surface. But I'm getting at the main reason why I don't fool around with these fake gatherings based on the holidays that we shouldn't even be celebrating. Like, we just all twisted and messed up all over the place. You out here celebrating these holidays that you shouldn't be celebrating. And then when you come together, you exhibit the same thing that the holidays is actually based on. Imagine that. Thanksgiving equals darkism, and then you come to the Thanksgiving dinner and you exhibit darkism. What the fuck is that? This is what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I need somebody to tell me. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense to you? It makes zero sense to me. That's, again, why I will not fool around with holidays, because it's nothing but a breeding ground and an excuse for darkism, for people to spew their nastiness. Yeah. Because, see, they might, another thing, too, y'all got to understand. I'm going to the chat box here. Over on. Another thing that y'all got to understand is a lot of us in our families, we already have, we have it in for each other. We don't like each other. A lot of Black people, unfortunately, don't even like each other. Let's be honest. Let's be real. We don't even like each other. You know, you got cousins you don't like, or sisters you might not like, or brothers you done got into it with. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So when you come to these little gatherings, I don't do no family reunion. Like I said earlier, you want me to come to a family reunion? You better pay me. You better pay me. And I want a deposit before I come. Understand that clearly, because I'm not coming. I'm not coming. I'm not coming to a family reunion. I'm not coming. No. Unless you pay me. Let's get that cleared. Let's get that straight. Like I said, a lot of us got beef in our families with each other. We don't like each other for various different reasons. And so Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthdays, 4th of July, all these different holidays is nothing more than an excuse to come together. Fights done broke out. Y'all know I ain't lying. Fights done broke out at these gatherings. People coming in there getting drunk, eating bad food. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like a breeding ground to release all the negative feelings that you've had for different individuals in your family for whatever they've done to you. And if you add the darkism in the mix, because that's always in the mix, it's nothing more than a breeding ground for self-hate as far as I'm concerned. Now, I will say that someone, let me go back to the chat box. Someone just said, and I'm trying to I'm gonna read y'all comments there. I'm trying to get better about going to the chat box and reading the comments and stuff and not be talking so much, because I know I be going off on tangents, but it is what it is, y'all. What is my solution? Well, one of my solutions is I already know I'm not trying to catch a case. I don't want to, I don't want to do that. I got to take care of my daughter. So one of the solutions is don't go. Just simply don't go. If you know, and be honest with yourself. A lot of us be faking. We know we don't like each other. We know we got unresolved issues. So why you going to go around a person and you already know that there's unresolved issues? So one of the solutions is don't go. Don't go. Now, another solution, some people will say, well, you know what? I want to be able to work it out with this particular person. And that's cool. That's cool. I want to be able to look this person in the eye that maybe did XYZ to me, maybe called me black and ugly or whatever they did to you or treated you differently. And I want to deal with it and handle it. And I would say to that, make sure you have a mediator or a referee, because it could go south. It can always go south because the emotions are still there. I'm the type of person, I will forgive you, but I ain't gonna forget what you did to me. So the emotions are always there. It's always there underneath the surface. So we talk about solutions. If you're the type of person that want to go to a family gathering, a birthday party, and you want to resolve the issue, I would say make sure you got a mediator and sit down and just hash it out. Maybe that's something that I need to do. But to be honest with y'all, and again, I'm very honest and transparent, I am not ready for that. That is why I turn stuff down from certain family members. I'm not coming to your little barbecue. No thanks. I don't eat meat. If you want to, make yourself overweight, and if you want to, like I said, have all these different diseases, if you want to look terrible, have bad skin, if you want to do all that to yourself, knock yourself out. I'm not coming to your barbecue. I'm not coming to your cookout. I'm not coming to your swimming party. I'm not coming to your birthday party. I'm not coming to your Thanksgiving dinner, aka Darkism dinner. I'm not coming to you. Well, me and you can go to one. Me and Lauren. I'm not, and Lauren is not. Lauren ain't even going. Lauren ain't going. Lauren is not going to be the next generation that becomes a victim of Darkism. Because first of all, I'm telling y'all, it will go south, and I don't want it to go south. So I'm not coming to none of your events. I'm not coming to your family reunion. I'm not doing any of that. So I'm personally, to answer your question on there, and I think that's a good, valid question, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And I'm honest enough with myself to look at myself in the eye and say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready, because I don't even, honey, I don't even speak. I don't even speak. I see you and keep it moving and continue on. Next. I ain't got time for it, because I'm not there. Now, will I get there at some point? Anything is possible. Can I forget? Can I truly forgive people for how they mistreated me for being a dark-skinned introvert that they felt that they could just, abuse and talk about and say nasty little things and slight me and all this type of foolishness that I went through? Can I get past that? Absolutely. But I'm not God. You understand? I'm not God. And that's going to take some work. And I will be the first person to admit that. And until then, I'm not going. I'm not going to none of your events. No, thank you. I don't want the Christmas gifts. I don't want your food, because you might put some in the food. That's another thing. Why would I eat your food? Why would I do that? We talking about Darkism at Thanksgiving dinner and why I'm not going. I ain't going no damn where. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let me go up and kind of listen. The person that asked that question was Bad Beauty. You said, what is your solution? I hope you watching, and I hope you heard what I said, because I actually think that is a valid question. Real quick, y'all. Real quick. I'm on a continuous tour. And if you believe in what I'm doing and you support what I'm doing, if you're a real supporter, support my work. Support my work financially. What you could do right now, you could drop your emails, and I will inform you of when my next dark-skinned book is coming out. I've written more dark-skinned books than anybody in the world. And I always challenge people, do your research. You find somebody that wrote more dark-skinned books than me, I would love to see it. Anyway, drop your emails because I'm coming out with another Darkskinned book, groundbreaking. I ain't gonna tell y'all the name yet because I actually haven't copywritten it, but I cannot wait to release it. My plan was to release it by the end of the year. I'm sorry, by the end of November, but I don't think that's going to happen, but it might happen. We'll see, but it's coming. So drop your emails for that. Also, you can purchase my book. All you got to do is click that link. If you're watching me on Facebook, I already put the link there. You can also donate. If you donate in any amount, I'll send you an electronic copy of one of my wonderful, lovely Darkskinned books, which everybody should have in their library. Also, some people have expressed interest in booking my play, A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, or me coming to their organization or venue, what have you, to speak on Darkism. All the information is right there. So financially support it. I'm going to be in St. Petersburg, by the way. I live in St. Pete, but I normally don't do much in St. Pete because ironically enough, the people in St. Pete had a hard time receiving my message. And I think that it is because a part of the reason is we are in denial. We're in the deep South down here and we're in denial. What's going on up there, Lauren? So, but anyway, I'm going to be at the only Black bookstore in St. Petersburg. I'm real honored to be there. It's going to be this coming Saturday between 2 and 5. All this information can be found on my page. And for my people, that's too many. Who's at the door, Lauren? For my people on YouTube, I'm about to put the information there. For links. Hold on, Lauren. Hold on. For my people that's watching me on YouTube, what I'm gonna do is I could do a quick screen share here with y'all. I wish I could do that on Facebook. I wish Facebook would create some type of application that will allow us to screen share. But here's all the information. If you are in the St. Petersburg area, the surrounding area, you want to meet me in person. You want to, if you really want to understand, because y'all know I love to talk. I love to explain why I believe what I believe and why I do the things that I do. Is very important to me. Then come out, as you guys can see, November 25th. Also, Swia is going to be there, swia.com. I want to say shout out to Swia because she's the one that actually got me on this particular event. Thank you very much for that. Y'all could go to her website, swia.com, and check out her books, Don't Call Me Crazy. Also, Don't Call Me Crazy Again. So she's a mental health expert and does a lot of great things in the community in terms of waking Black people up, because we always in denial about stuff. Because Darkism is a mental illness. It's definitely a mental illness. So I can appreciate Swia's work in regards to creating an awareness and getting rid of the stigma, which is one of her main goals on mental illness. So go check her out. Once again, this Saturday coming from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., we're going to be at Reader's Choice Books and Gifts Expressions, and that's located at 4341 34th Street South. And the phone number is area code 727-867-3696. Yes. So y'all could come out and check us out. If you live, if you do not live, hold on, in St. Petersburg, then what I would like for you to do is still go ahead and support. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm going to show y'all how you could support. Because honestly, there's a myriad of ways that you guys can support. Y'all know that I'm on continuous tour, and that costs money. People be hating on me. They be hating because I come. I don't know why. I don't know why these people be hating. Like, this is not rocket science. If a person is a self-producing artist, independently producing shows and tours, obviously they need money. So if you believe in the mission, go and donate. That's all you got to do. Is go to my GoFundMe. It's right here, and donate. I want to say thank you to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I was on his show last night. He was the last person that donated. Thank you very much. And to everybody that's already donated, because I have a lot of people out there that are supporting my work, and I want to thank y'all for supporting my work. I really, really appreciate that. Like, I get so excited about it because it enables me to be able to do a dark-skinned woman's revenge. I just came back from Harlem and Brooklyn. Shout out to Harlem and Brooklyn. And I had the time of my life. I did the show out there. The people received me with so much love. I performed A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, the book A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge. I was able to go to a bookstore in Brooklyn. Shout out to brother Jabril in Brooklyn for inviting me to his bookstore. Y'all can find him on Facebook, Jabril Muhammad and Naya Muhammad, a beautiful light-skinned sister. All these people that be lying, talking about, oh, you don't like lies. Shout out to Carla out in Harlem, another light-skinned sister that me and her have been friends for 5 years. She's been rolling with me for a long time, and I just really appreciate her because, you know, she understands. And we finally got a chance to meet face-to-face, and I was so happy to finally meet her face-to-face. So, you know, I'm touring. I got big things coming up in 2018. I'm just continuously touring. So if you really believe in what I'm doing, all you need to do is support. Here's the link right here. My GoFundMe, my website. I think I'm still screen sharing on YouTube. Let me go to my website right here, RashidaStrober.com, aka Queen of Darkskinned.com. And hold on, I gotta pause this. If you guys go to my website, I told y'all earlier, I've written more books on dark skin than anyone in the world. So A Dark-Skinned Girl's Triumph, the Rashida Strober story, you can listen to that for free. It's an audio book on my website. I had to pause it because when you come on there, it starts playing. But anyway, kind of rolling up and down. This is my website right here. As you guys can see, I'm the world's first dark-skinned activist, the first and only actress, artist, activist to focus my work only on dark skin. Nobody's ever done that before. Let's keep that 100. That's why I'm the queen of dark skin. Simple as that. So here's the information on where I'm going to be at this coming Saturday. And I always update my website to let you guys know where I'm going to be in the world. Just recently, as I just stated earlier, I was in Harlem, New York, and had a fantastic time there. So yes, support the work. And the link, the donation link is also right there. The other way that you could get the book, you can just come and pay on my PayPal link, or my PayPal email address, should I say. You know, you just go there and the books are $25. And for the people that's watching me on Facebook, they're $25 each, and all of the money goes towards the tour. Yes. So I just had to make that quick commercial announcement. I'm going to stop screen sharing. But yeah, y'all, so, you know, that's what it is. That's why I cannot in good faith go to these family gatherings, because the level of comfort, you know, if somebody has experienced something bad in their life, it's like when you go back around them same people and those people have abused you and they never took the time to really apologize and say, I'm sorry for what I did, let alone admit it, because a lot of us will not admit to our wrongdoing. We will act like I don't know what you're talking about. I've had people say that to me. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I know. I remember. You think I'll spend this time and energy making things up? And I don't appreciate people talking about, oh, you making this up. Why would let me tell you something. I have a full life. I don't have time to sit and conjure up things. What I'm doing is sharing with y'all my life and why and how I became the world's first dark skin activist. Why I talk about dark skin, because this is a form of therapy for me to release what I have gone through as a dark skinned woman. I went through hell in my family, and they know. They don't have to admit it. You understand? All this time, you ain't admitting it. I don't care if you admit it or not, because I'm doing this for me. And I also realize that now I'm helping other people by speaking the truth about darkism, and by coming out and saying, this is what it is. This is what has happened to me. I'm telling my truth. People could be mad all they want. Be mad. Be mad. You understand what I'm saying? People always get mad at the truth. That's another thing. If someone is getting upset with you because you're coming and you saying, hey, this is what you did to me, and some of y'all may not be as the same tone as me, but you may want to come out and say, this is what it is. And the person is not respecting that, then you need to leave that person alone. You need to keep it moving, because those people are in denial. They're never going to admit what they did was wrong. They're never going to be honest about it. They're never going to be transparent about it. And that lets me know that you're going to continue in your BS. You're going to continue to keep doing the same thing that you've been doing. You're not about healing. You're about being in denial. The first step to healing is to admit that, hey, I was wrong. You understand? And I'm big enough. Don't make no mistake about it, y'all. I am big enough to admit if I did somebody wrong. If I was wrong, I'm sorry. I can admit it. But what I can tell you, these people have not admitted it. They have not. They have not came to me and said, Rashida, I did this. I treated you this way. And I'm sorry. Never. So why would I want to, and I know you end up putting on my lipstick, Lauren. Why would I want to go around those people? Why would I want to sit there? That's low self-esteem. That's low self-esteem. Going, hold on, Lauren. Hold on, baby. Going and sitting at the table and breaking bread with people that have done you wrong and treated you bad over your phenotype, your skin tone that you cannot control. That's low self-esteem. Understand me clearly. Why would I want to go sit? Because see, when you sitting down and breaking bread with people, when you eating at the same table with somebody, that's intimate. Make no mistake about it. That is intimate. You sitting there and you sitting next to someone that they know that it's some type of, it's something there. It's not a thing where we cool, where we're okay. Well, I'm gonna walk in the room and be like, hey, how y'all? They know. Why would I go knowing that there's beef, knowing that there's an issue that is unresolved, and go sit down and break bread with these people? Why would I do that? That doesn't even make any sense. That's fake. That's phony. That's not who I am. And furthermore, I would not even enjoy myself around those people. I would not even be able to enjoy the food. I'm not going to eat your turkey or your meat or your processed food, your hog mugs, your oxtails, all that food. First of all, I'm not going to eat that. Let's get that straight. But I would not even be able to enjoy. Let's say I wasn't vegan. I would not be able to enjoy the taste of the food. There would be no taste. Sitting around the same people who backed me into a corner when I was a young dark-skinned girl coming up and young, impressionable, didn't know what this thing was in regards to dark skin discrimination. Why would I go and sit around the same people that did me like that? And for a person to expect that is selfish. For a person to even expect you to even do that, you're selfish. You only care about yourself. You only care about appearances, because a lot of us only care about appearances. We want to pretend. I recently saw one of these darkest, I ain't gonna say recently. Actually, it was about, oh my God. Uh-oh. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to get on Facebook while I'm doing this. I don't need no distractions. What you got for me, Lauren? What's that? Oh, Lauren is my redeemer. She's a wonderful human being, y'all. I love this child so much because she understands me and she gets me. She's only 5 years old and she's so sweet and kind to me. She's always sweet and kind. I love my daughter to death. I told Lauren, I said, Mommy finna get on here and start talking, and I kind of want you to try to not interrupt as much. But she does it, and I can't, she's just so loving and so sweet and so kind, and I just love my daughter to death. Shout out to Raheem. I love you if you're watching this. And thank you, Water Sniper. I keep saying that. I was trying to look at my comments in the chat box, and because I want to acknowledge y'all, because I appreciate the fact that you guys, y'all, unlike my family, with the exception of a few people, y'all are taking the time to listen to what I have been through as a dark-skinned female, what I went through growing up, all of the injustices that I faced, that people never apologized for. They never said, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? They never said, well, I was wrong. Forgive me if I mistreated you. Y'all are listening to me. And so for that, I'm very grateful to everybody for y'all listening ear, because for a long time, I try to get people in my family. Yes. and I was kicked out of one of my family members' house because they got tired of me talking about dark skin. They reduced me to a hater, or you're just jealous of light-skinned people. That's what I was told. I've been told that so many times. It's like, so now it's like water off a duck's back. Unbothered. You got to do more than that to stop me from speaking on darkism. You got to come with more. That's why when people on social media be coming at me, talk about, oh, I don't care what you say. I'm unbothered because I'm going to continue to do dark skin activism because I already been there and done that in my own family. It ain't nothing that nobody could bring me. It ain't nothing that nobody could say that I haven't already been through. Why you think that I'm making a whole entire live about not going to Thanksgiving dinner with my family due to the darkism, the abuse of darkism that I experienced growing up? So do you really think that I'm worried about what anybody got to say about me? You got to come better than that. You got to come better than that. Let's get that straight. Let's get that straight. Y'all tuned in to the world's first dark skin activist, the queen of dark skin. I am the queen of dark skin. Tell your mama, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousin that Rashida Strober is the queen of dark skin. Rashida Strober put dark skin on the map. Anybody that's talking about dark skin, they following my blueprint. Give me my respect. They're not honest enough to do that. That's darkism in and of itself as well. We got so many forms of darkism till it ain't even funny. Yes, baby.
I was trying to make something for you, but the glue
You're so cute.
The glue doesn't even work.
I know, because this glue, that's why I be using a nail polish when we have to do school assignments, because this glue doesn't work as properly as it should. So yeah. Don't worry about it. If you want to use the tape, you can use the tape. You think the tape will help? And I'll get you started off on it, because all you have to do is take it like this and tear it off like that, if that helps. But yeah, y'all, yeah, I'm not about to sit and break bread with these people that have treated me like a dog, backing me up into a corner when I would go to their house, making me feel unwelcome, all that. Y'all, I done been through all that, making me feel unwelcomed. That's oh, Teresa, she said, what's my sign? Capricorn, January 10th. I'm reading some comments right here. Let me just see. GBL 2001, you say my father's lightest daughter was his favorite daughter. God rest her soul, but that made my dark-skinned sister feel insecure about herself, and their mom was light-skinned too. See, that's the thing. I know I ain't the only one. All this favoritism, which is darkism that we have going on in our family. See, proof positive right here. Speak on it. That's wrong. You're supposed to be treating your children equally. Oh, you're a cap too? Miss Mel's, shout out to you. Greetings, Gina. Let me just go down here. 18 billion says, don't forget. Yes, ma'am.
This tape isn't working now.
Okay. Why don't you do this? Go in the kitchen and get a bowl, and I will pour some of this glue in there. How about that? I was trying to read 18 billion's comment. You said, don't forget, not only did dark-skinned girls go through this, that's right, dark-skinned boys went through it. Oh, make no mistake about it. Make no mistake. A water sniper, you January 10th, get out of here. Get out, get all the way out. You're not January 10th like me. Oh my God, isn't that something?
Mama.
Yes, ma'am.
What am I going to use to get it?
That's a good question.
The nail polish stuff?
How about this? This is what you do. Ooh. Oh no. You take your hand and just take your hand and dip it like that and like go like that on whatever you want to do. And then you can always wash it off. Okay? Oh my God, we got a lot of Capricorns in the house. Oh my God. Okay. 18 billion. I was trying to read your comment. Oh, that's right. Getting back to the black boys. Absolutely. I 1000% agree with you. It's not just dark-skinned females that go through it. I've seen it with dark-skinned boys as well. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, we on the same page on that one. Let me read some more of your comments. Oh, Teresa, I answered your question. You said, what's your sign? You got to be a fire sign. LOL. I love the way you express yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Water Sniper. I love Rashida Strober. I love your energy. Thank you. Let's see. The Challenger. What's up? The Challenger Black Leader. What's up? Thank you for watching. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a good brother right here. We always communicating back and forth on Facebook. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. DJ Batman. They don't apologize because they're not sorry. They show length. That's my point. That's the point that I was making. They're not sorry. They don't care. They don't care. Uh-oh. Distractions. Distractions. Y'all need to stop distracting me. Uh-oh. Up here blushing. Okay. All right. All right. See, I should have never looked at Facebook. All right. I'm going back on YouTube. I'm going to look at my Facebook because distractions are there. I got to stay focused. Oh, my God. So let me get back. They're not sorry. You're right. DJ Batman. They're not sorry. And Facebook people, feel free to chime in. I'm just looking at the chat box on YouTube where people are commenting. They're not sorry. They're not sorry. That's the problem. And that's the reason why I don't want to go sit and eat dinner with you. Like I said, sitting down and eating dinner with somebody, that's intimate. That's a very intimate thing. You're sitting next to someone, you having conversation with someone. I mean, if I was to go, let's just say hypothetically speaking, y'all, that I was to go have Thanksgiving dinner with these people and they had some food to my liking.
You would have Thanksgiving with lasagna.
Lauren, stop for a second, please, honey. I would not even conversate with these people. I would not even sit up there and have. Okay. I would not even sit up here. Okay, I gotta go back on my YouTube. I would not even sit up there and have a conversation with these people. I would ignore them. I would stop. Hold on, y'all. Lauren, come here. Stop. I'm very serious. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. I want you to stop. I might have to take a little commercial break because I'm trying to stop. Continue right along. I wouldn't have a conversation with these people because of what you said, DJ Batman. They're not sorry. They don't really care about you. And for me, a person caring about me, let's break it down to that. Let's deal with that. If you're sitting there talking about somebody because of their skin tone and treating them differently, you don't really care about that person. And it goes both ways. I know I talk about dark skin, but make no mistake about it, y'all. I have never, and I want to be real clear, I have never disparaged anybody for their skin tone. I've never looked at somebody and been like, oh my God, I don't like you because you light skin. I don't like you because you brown skin. I don't like you because I've never called nobody out of their name for this. So because I care. I actually care about how people feel. I do. I care about people's, especially the feelings of children. I care about how they feel, their emotional well-being. So I would never do that. Like it'll take a whole lot out of me to just be like, to just take it there. You got to do a lot to me. And that's why I'm saying I'm at the point where it was so much done to my psyche as a dark-skinned girl growing up. Come out of that kitchen, Lauren. Come out of that kitchen. To the point where I'm not going to go to your Thanksgiving, your holiday meal, and, have dinner with you. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen. No. If you're watching this and you know who you are, it's not going to happen. No, I'm not going to grace you with my presence. And yes, it is a grace and a privilege to be in my presence. Make no mistake about that. And I know you would like to be in my presence. I don't blame you. I would too. I know you would like to get next to me. I don't blame you. I would too. But I'm not going to grace you with my presence. No, you had your chance. I'm done. And only God could deal with me on that. Only God could deal with me on that. Once again, I want to encourage everybody, if you have not gotten my book, get my book. Once again, I am on tour. The proceeds go towards the Dark Skin Activist Tour. Get Darkism. Get A Dark Skin Woman's Revenge. I put all the information right there. If you're watching on Facebook, all the information is right there in the title. to how you can get the book. You should have both of these books in your collection. I will send you an autographed copy. Yes. And I still got I still have from my my show in Harlem, I still got some of the flyers from that show right here to show y'all. So I'll probably be sticking one of these little flyers in here. Shout out to all the people that have came to my show over the years. I want to really appreciate y'all for that. And a little description of the play right here. You'll get that. And I'll probably send you one of my brochures here to kind of explain what I do. By the way, y'all, I'm the world's first dark-skinned activist. I'm the creator of dark-skinned activism, invented it all the way back in 1998. Let's get that straight. I'm the queen of dark skin, the queen, the undisputed queen of dark skin. So I will probably send you one of these brochures right here with my books in it. And yeah, so make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all books, order y'all books, and understand once again that Thanksgiving is in and of itself darkism. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. Let me go back to YouTube because I want to try to make sure I read y'all comments. I'm appreciating y'all for joining me. Let's see who else we got. Oh my God, DJ Batman. I ain't gonna even answer that question. I was just reading that question. I'm not gonna answer that question. I'm very sorry. Oh, Bad Beauty. You said, Rashida, how do you personally feel about your looks? Okay, that's a great question. I'm gonna answer that question. You know, I go through different emotions about how I look. Some days, and it's because of how I grew up. Like I said, in my family, there's certain members of my family that got told that they were beautiful constantly because of their phenotype, their non-dark skin and their hair. I didn't get that. I didn't get that kind of praise. Okay, I never got that kind of praise from the people in my family. And they also got, understand that privileges always go along with when someone says that you're cute or you're beautiful, you get things like money, you get things like clothes, you get to drive the cars, or you get things because you're the quote unquote cute one. You got the right look. And so I was denied all of that. I never got told by people in my family that I was pretty. In fact, I'll never forget this one particular family member told me that I had to get pretty, and they didn't want to.
Accidentally put soap in the soup.
Okay, don't go back in the bathroom while I'm on the thing. Go dry your hands off. Thank you very much, ma'am. So I had this one particular family member that told me that they basically didn't want to take me with them because I had to get pretty. So I wasn't cute enough to be seen in public with this particular family member because I wasn't cute enough. So all these things have impacted the way I feel about myself to this very day in regards to how I look. Okay. So as a result, let me see that. That's my towel. Okay, but that's okay. You can wipe your hands on it. I really don't like you wiping your hands on my towel, but that's okay. Go ahead and wipe your hands on it. All of these things have impacted the way that I feel about how I look.
My towel is pink and dirty.
Yeah, we gotta wash it, but there's other towels in there for you. Okay. So some days it's like, okay, I think that I look great and I'll feel great. And then some days I'll just be going through it with myself. I'll be fighting with myself over my looks. And it is a direct result of how I was treated as a young girl. So that's the thing that I be trying to tell people. You have to be cognizant of how you're treating the various skin tones in your family, whether it be light skin, dark skin, brown. It's specifically dark skin, because they will possibly, just like myself, grow up with these types of ambivalent feelings towards themselves. It can confuse you in regards to your beauty. And I have been told, I will admit, I could say that I have been told a lot of times by different people now that I'm pretty, but it's kind of hard for me to accept sometimes. I just kind of don't believe people. a lot of the times, and I'll be like, I take it with a grain of salt. I'm putting the donation link there. Asking everybody to go ahead and donate. Once again, everybody that donates will get an electronic copy of one of my books. I kind of have a hard time believing people when they say that to me. It's like, really? Huh? That's what dark-skinned mental abuse does. That's what darkism does. Yeah, it does. So I hope I answered your question. Let me. Oh my God. GBL 2001 says, I have a dark-skinned cousin whose father isn't always too fond of her. He even used to say she might not be his. Typical. Typical. And we could just imagine how she gets treated when she goes to different family events. If I was her, I wouldn't even. Honestly, I handle them with how they say with a long handled spoon. Is that the expression? That's what I would do if it was me. I wouldn't even be bothered with that foolishness. I just wouldn't. Healthcare says someday you will come face to face with truth and reality, and maybe painful for a delusional Black person. It is painful. That's the thing. When you come at them and you say these things to them, like a lot of people will a lot of people will be in denial. I'm just looking at some of the comments here, y'all. I'm still looking at the comments. Thank you for everybody for joining in. I appreciate that. They'll be in denial when like even to this day, when I start talking like this around people, and you know, my family, they hear this stuff, they're like, huh? They have this blank look on their face, like they don't understand, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's the denial factor. It's the darkism denial factor that's going on when you finally come out and explode and you say, this is what you did to me. They're like, you know what I'm saying? So absolutely, that's always at play. Just scrolling through the comments here, trying to read some of y'all comments. Brooklyn in the house. JB back. What's up, Brooklyn? Brooklyn in the house. I had a great time in Brooklyn. I mean, I had the time of my life. Love the energy of the people in Brooklyn. Oh, healthcare. You wait a minute. Hold on. You said I had the privilege of meeting you in person. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Who is this? I think I know who that is. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. I think I know who that is. I think I know. I'm just gonna say DC Black Theater Festival. God bless you. And I love meeting the people that support me in person, man. I love y'all to death, because once again, it's hard getting people. It was hard getting people to listen and understand where I was coming from without being judgmental. So that's why I'm very appreciative. Very appreciative. Shout out to Rachel Alexandra. You say, can't wait to see you out here in Cali. Yes. You know what? I've been getting a lot of people from California that have been saying the same thing. And trust me, I'm coming, Rachel. I am coming. And when I come, y'all know how I do it. I'll let everybody on my social media know where I'm going to be. And I answered your question, Bad Beauty. You said, do you think you ugly, Rashida? Sometimes I do. I'm transparent with y'all. Ain't no need for me to come on here, you know, act brand new. There's no need. If I'm going to do all that, I ain't going to even come on here. Some days I do. Some days I do. It is what it is. It is what it is. Irie Rose, shout out to you. Truth Seeker, shout out to you. You said introduce them to my way of eating. That's gonna be like pulling teeth. Thank you, 18 billion. He said, I love listening to you, Rashida. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that's listening, because this is a topic that shout out to Natasha. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Elm City. Thank you for watching. Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Please go check this brother out. Thank you for all that you have done to support me. I support you. I love you. I support your work. Blessings to you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being on here. I definitely want to shout you out. Jose Martinez, thank you for watching. You know, this is something that's I've been practicing this for years. You understand? And Pretty Teeth, I'm glad you say darkism isn't really a problem in your family, but the good hair, bad hair thing is. That's a part of darkism as far as I'm concerned, because usually it's the dark-skinned people that get the bulk of the good hair or the bad hair thing, because that was a part of my darkism. The comparison of my hair, my coarse nappy hair, if you will, to the non-dark-skinned person's so-called good hair, that's a part of darkism. So you do by default have darkism going on in your family if you have issues with the hair thing. But you know, this whole thing with me not going to family gatherings like Thanksgiving and different holiday celebrations. I've been doing this. Shout out to My Miracle 79. Thank you. I've been doing this for a long time. It's been like years. El Rahim, there you go. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Shayla Diamond, God bless you as well. Thank you for your support. This is last of the dying breed. Thank you for watching. I want to make sure I just shout everybody out. You know, I have been not going to these events for years. And I just felt like today, you know, I just decided I'm going to speak about it and let people know why. And some of those people in my family, they may be watching. Some of them, they watch me. I know they do. So, you know, if you watching and you in my family, I'm sitting up here telling you what it is. I can't be around you like that. You know, I have no desire, you know what I'm saying, to be around you, to be in your presence like that, because I wasn't treated right. I wasn't treated good as a dark-skinned young lady coming up. I just wasn't by my family. And I don't have a desire. And like somebody said, they will never say they're sorry. They're not humble enough to say they're sorry. They'll never admit to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Somebody said my video is breaking up. I'm not sure why, because I'm at home and I got my good internet reception here. So I'm not altogether sure why. See, I can't be on Facebook because I get distracted when I be on Facebook doing my lives. But you know, the thing is, I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Like, I can't be coming in there eating your food and sitting up there talking to you and acting like everything is all good when I know we have this history of darkism that have been inflicted on me. And like I said, as a child, one of the worst things in the world that you could do is to inflict darkism on a child, on a defenseless child that does not really understand this thing, that understands, like I said, they know they go to these family gatherings and they see that the light-skinned child might be getting all of the attention and being talked to in a certain kind of way and being told they're beautiful, you know, or they're handsome, or their hair is nice, and nobody's saying anything to you. Do you really think that's okay? But yet we go on and we do these things at family gatherings and we think absolutely nothing of it. It's become normal. It's absolutely normal. And then when somebody like me comes along and calls it out and say, this is what it is, this is the reason why I'm not coming, and I'm very specific, I'm very honest and open about it, people got, oh, you crazy. Oh, you what else have they said? You need to be ashamed of yourself because you need to focus on being with your family and all this kind of stuff. How can you focus on that stuff when you have all this baggage? How can you focus on that stuff? How? That's not fair to expect a person to want to be in your vicinity. Hey, oh man, Ms. Mills, you must be in my head. You must be in my head. Let me just read what you just said. You said colorism is a form of child abuse. I would substitute the colorism for darkism. And I'd say darkism is a form. I could not agree with you more. You are 100% correct. And what I'm describing right now is rooted in the child abuse of darkism that I experienced as a child. You are absolute. I am so glad that you said that. Yes, yes, I am so glad you said that, because you're absolutely right. It's child abuse. Lauren, what are you doing? Lauren, what are you doing? Okay, just checking on you. Yeah, you're absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And so many Black children undergo darkism as a form of child abuse all the time, year in, year out. All types of family celebrations, they undergo other types of abuse. And just imagine if you're going through other types of abuse, like physical abuse, sexual abuse, and then on top of that, darkism. It's just, we as Black people got to do better. We got to do better. And I'm just personally not going to take my daughter around these people, because Lauren is a very self-assured, happy, precocious, wonderful human being. You know, she's well taken care of. She's well loved. We don't do the darkism thing. I'm not gonna take that from anybody. So why would I put my child in that environment? And you have to question. There she go. You're not sweet. I told y'all, this child is so sweet. You have to question the sanity. And I ain't throwing no shade, and I ain't no shade to my mother. I do love my mother. No shade. But you have to question the sanity of parents that will put their children in that type of environment. You really do. You have to, what are they thinking? And some of them, I know in my family, this whole thing with wanting to be around and socialize and have that time with family, wanting to be around each other. But you have to look at the big picture here. If someone is treating your child in a way that is not loving and kind and accepting, why would you bring your child in that environment? And what I'm saying to y'all is, whenever I went around my family as a child, it was never this thing where I felt accepted. It was never this thing where I felt loved, where I felt safe, where I felt free to be myself, where I felt free. I always felt the opposite of all of those things. I always felt a sense of bondage. I've always felt a sense of I couldn't really be Rashida. I've always felt a sense of something ain't right here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, why would I subject my own child to that? The same people who made me feel that way, why would I subject my own child to that in the name of family and Thanksgiving and family gatherings? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? It makes no sense. Shout out to Ancient Melanin, Luke Kyron, Gina A. It just doesn't make any sense, people. It doesn't make any sense. So going back to what Ms. Mel said, I love what you said. It is a form, darkism, you call it colorism, I will call it darkism, is a form of child abuse. And it creates, just like all other forms of abuse that children experience when they grow up, it creates adults that grow up with issues. And I'm very thankful to God that I have been able to take what I went through and use it in a constructive way, because a lot of people are not constructive. They're destructive. You understand what I'm saying? They're destructive. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thanking God that I was able to sort of turn my lemons into lemonade through becoming the world's first dark-skinned activist. This is therapy for me. Through writing all these books on dark skin, through becoming the queen of dark skin. I know I say all these things, but at the root of it, this is therapy. This is my way of dealing with it. This is my way of not becoming the typical dark skin, if you will, stereotype. You understand that is not productive, that engages in things like drugs and alcohol and all that kind of foolishness. You know, so I'm really grateful for that. You understand? We talk about Thanksgiving. I'm grateful that I did not follow the wrong path, because it was so easy to do. Let me tell y'all something. It was so easy to do, especially when you are in a state that you can't control things, and you know you wind up having issues with self-esteem and all these things that you got going. You come from poverty, all these things. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to descend into that type of hopelessness. It's very easy. So my whole thing is, after coming out of that, after overcoming so much, all these things, why would I put myself around that type of foolishness? Why would I do that to myself? Shania, absolutely. There is. Like I said, I will not go to any family gatherings. I'm on Facebook now, reading comments. Thank y'all for watching on Facebook. I will not. Lauren, what are you doing? You're quiet. She gets quiet, I have to call her. But anyway, I will not go to family gatherings. No, I don't go to Thanksgiving dinners. No, I don't go to Christmas dinners. No, I don't go to family reunions. No, I'm not coming. I'm not coming to no Easter celebrations. I'm not coming to none of that. No, thanks. And it is what it is. Like I said, some people feel like, oh, well, you need to get over it. Well, no, it's not that simple as getting over it. If I need to get over it, folk also need to be honest and say, this is what I did, and I'm sorry. You know, folks need to first admit that they did something wrong and then say, I'm sorry. So no, I refuse. And I haven't, to keep it 100 with y'all, since I became an adult and could make my own decisions. Because when I was a child, you know, I could not make the decision to not go to these events. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't make the decision. So, you know, ever since I became an adult, no. I literally could not wait. I literally could not wait till I became an adult. I'm up here reading some of y'all crazy comments. Y'all tripping. These men on here claiming that I'm gorgeous. See, I don't even, half of y'all I don't even believe. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm reading y'all comments on here like, oh my God. Half of it I don't even believe. Oh my God. Okay. If y'all say so. Anyway, see, that's why I can't be on Facebook, because some of these comments from y'all black men, y'all be distracting me and stuff. Y'all be distracting me. Anyway, moving right along. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Y'all up here seeing me blush in public. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to none of these gatherings, because there would be so much fakeness going on with me, or going on there, not with me, but because I just wouldn't say anything. And then people will get angry and they'll feel some type of way when you're quiet. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because like I said, if I go to one of these gatherings, I'm not going to sit there and have no conversation with you. And if I do have a conversation with you, if I do decide to bless you and grace you with me even uttering any words to you, it's going to be one word answers. You know, it's not going to be a conversation. It's going to be me barely, you know, saying anything to you. It's going to be one-sided, because I really don't want to talk. So why go through all of that? Why put myself through all of that? Like, it's crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I did not. I stayed home all day, enjoyed Lauren, worked on my coursework. What else did I do? Fasted, had my green juice, my green tea. You know, that's what I did. And this is what I've been doing. I actually have been doing this for a long time. And I just decided that, okay, this is something that I will share with people. I will share this with people and let people know, okay, this is what I do. This is how I do it. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why I do it that way, this way, because of what I have been through. So yes. So yeah, y'all, I'm so happy that you guys joined me tonight to listen to, why I don't go to Thanksgiving dinners, the darkism that occurs there, the darkisms that have taken place in my childhood, in my past. Because like I said, this has been absolute therapy for me. And I want to appreciate y'all so much for that, for watching. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube, everybody that watched part 1. There's actually a part 1. Thank you, Water Sniper. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So yeah, there's actually a part 1 that I did this morning. It was very impromptu, and I didn't get a chance to talk to my people on YouTube. So that's why I decided to come back on here this evening and make sure I let y'all know what was going down with why I wasn't going to no family member's house to celebrate. If people listen, please don't feel sorry for me or feel bad for me. Because some of y'all will be like, oh, you be feeling pity and whatnot. Like, no, I'm good. I'm happy. Just because I'm not going to someone's house to overindulge in horrid non-vegan food does not mean that I'm not happy and having a good day. Actually, I had a great day. I had a wonderful day. And every year, for 2 consecutive years, from 2014 and 2015, I fasted on Thanksgiving. I did not fast last year on Thanksgiving, but I fasted this Thanksgiving. I'm good. I'm good. You understand? So it's not anything where it's something to feel bad about, because I'm actually good. I'm a lot better off. I'm happy. And my mama, they know how I am. They already know. They already know. My mama is not going to say any much about it. She ain't gonna say nothing because she just knows. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah. So yes, y'all, I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch. I'm about to get out of here. I really enjoyed my time with y'all. I hope that y'all have enjoyed y'all time with me. And once again, if you are in the St. Petersburg area, I want to encourage you to come out on Saturday. I'm still on tour. I'm very honored. I'm going to be at the only Black bookstore in St. Petersburg. Thank you, Sweet Woodard. Thank you, Tangela. I'm going to be there on Saturday, November 25th. And it's going to be from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's called Reader's Choice Books and Gift Expressions. The location is 4341 34th Street South in St. Petersburg. If you live in St. Petersburg or the surrounding area, come out. If you do not live in St. Petersburg, I would like for you to support my work by going to my the website and purchasing a book. The books are $25 each. And all that money will go towards the Darkskinned Activist Tour. If you have not gotten the book, you need to go on and get the book. I'm putting the PayPal information there. Also, you can also support me by going to my GoFundMe and donating. All the money goes towards the Darkskinned Activist Tour. And anyone that donates in any amount on my GoFundMe, you will get an electronic copy of my book, one of my books, either A Dark-Skinned Woman's Revenge, or you will get Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. These are the books right here. You need to get these books. And I just have a brochure that I have stuck in there that I will send along with you as an autographed copy. I'm going to autograph it as well. And you guys are going to absolutely love the book. You're going to absolutely love it. So I want y'all to get it. Darkism, 25 Ways Dark-Skinned People Are Discriminated Against. This book is groundbreaking because as Brother Saladin pointed out, shout out to you if you ever watched this, he edited my book. He said you have the first dark-skinned glossary of terms I ever seen. And yes, I included that in there so that people can understand what darkism is. So as you can see, I'll just put it up here to the camera. I hope you guys can see that. The Darkism glossary of terms, because people ask me all the time, you know, they ask me what Darkism is. And this book explains it in detail. So I have all kinds of terms in here that deal with Darkism. So for example, attractiveness war, which is simply the struggle faced by dark-skinned women and girls to be seen by society as beautiful, good-looking, or attractive. The phrase beauty bargaining power, which is, I came up with this like a long time ago, probably 2009 or 10, when I used to do live readings at the local library in St. Petersburg. So that simply means the beauty power that women use to obtain resources, including husbands, boyfriends, social status, and economic or educational benefits. We have, of course, the definition of darkism is in here. A darkist, D-A-R-K-I-S-T, one who discriminates against a person because of their dark skin tone. I mean, it's just chock full of good stuff. And again, it's an in-depth understanding that is simple to read. I tried to write this book not so in a tone that's so scholarly and academic. I wanted to step outside of academia in that respect, because I spent years in academia writing, you know, thesis, research, all that kind of stuff. So I kind of wanted to make this book, write this book in a way to where people could really understand what I meant without being so overly intellectual. You understand? So, so for example, I have a, let's see what we got here. It's so much here that I have here. Chapter 6, too dark-skinned for elite status. So the historical mistreatment of dark-skinned people provides a window into how dark-skinned people have been traditionally denied elite status. This has much to do with the skin tone stratification resulting from slavery, thereby denying advantages and privileges based on darkness or lightness of skin tone. Slavery provides numerous examples of light-skinned slaves, also known as mulattoes, being treated better than dark-skinned slaves. After slavery, mulattoes became the pseudo-black elite. Within their pseudo-black elite status, history proves beyond the shadow of a doubt that mulattoes, they did discriminate against dark-skinned blacks. With the creation of things like the brown paper bag test, and of course not all mulattoes were doing this, but there's enough evidence to prove it. I only deal with the facts. I told y'all that. So, you know, you're going to get information like this in this book, understanding historically how dark-skinned people have been denied things, like I said, as elite status. It goes back to what I was telling you guys about the way I was treated in my family. I wasn't good enough. I was like, you know, ignored, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? This stuff has a historical foundation that is rooted in slavery. That type of oppression where we oppress ourselves. So, you know, get these books. Y'all need to get the books, read them. I'm not asking people to agree with me. I never ask people to agree with me, because it's not about that to me. It's simply about people understanding where I'm coming from. And if you so happen to agree with what I say, that's great. Okay, Water Sniper. Yeah, so if you wind up reading one of my books and you decide, okay, this makes sense, and you agree, then that's great. But honestly, my main goal has been to get understanding. I want people to understand where I'm coming from. And then I do feel, I will say, I'm confident that a percentage of those people are going to agree based upon just what is right, what is logical, what makes sense. So yeah, y'all, that's it. Once again, I want to implore you guys to get the books, get the books, get the books. If you don't live in St. Pete, you can't come, definitely get the books and support. Artists like me need financial support. That is very, very, very important. So make sure y'all get the books. Make sure you go to the GoFundMe. Make sure you donate. All right, y'all. I want to thank y'all for watching tonight, listening to me rant and listening to me go through my ins and outs of Darkism and why I don't deal with the holiday season like that with my family. And I thank y'all, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, fantastic evening. And I will talk to you guys again soon. I love y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night.